guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to be going over the Dreamland shop individual pieces, the dies, and then what the load limit is on the item itself so that you have an understanding before purchasing it with the Dreamland stones and you can see it on the island. So let's get right into it. All right, so before we get into the individual pieces, just in case you're new here and you're not sure what the Dreamland store or the Dreamland Pact or the Dreamland Chronicles is, I'm going to do a quick recap of everything here. So this is the Dreamland Showcase. It has 3 different sections. So we have the Dreamland Pact. What the Dreamland Pact is when you spend 680 stellarites, you get this item here along with the sketch of it so you can make more copies of it on your island. And what happens is that you get 100% more of what's called the Dreamland stones. So if you don't get the pact, you still get Dreamland stones. It's just you don't get as many, but you still get a lot throughout the time. So this ends in 18 days. You'll still be able to purchase everything. It's there if you want to use it. It's not 100% necessary. I do think it is worth it, but if you don't have the stellarites to buy it, don't stress out because you'll still be able to get Dreamland stones and purchase furniture items. So don't stress. It's okay. But so basically what it is how you're going to get new furniture and just new furniture from this store here. So here is the Dreamland Chronicles, and basically you have tasks that you can do on your island. So for example, we have planting here. If you plant 30 seeds, you will get 120 of the Dreamland stones, and then if you have the pact, you'll get an extra 120. And then harvest any crop 30 times, again 120 stones, packed another 120. So you're gonna do just regular things that you would do on your island anyways, like star collecting, fish keeping, animal raising, the cooking, and there's some other stuff here too, like take a photo on your island and stuff like that you can do as well. And you're gonna get these stones. So where you use the stones is in the Dreamland store, and this is where you're going to be able to spend them on furniture items. So the furniture items do not come with the sketch. If you want multiple copies, so let's say you really like this tent and you want to have 5 of them on your island, you have to purchase 5 of them from the Dreamland store. Unfortunately, it doesn't give you the sketch, but what's really nice is that let's say you don't have enough and you just want to save up, there is a past featured section that has all the past Dreamland stores here as well. The only problem is that once it's not like currently featured, it's going to lose its discount. So as you see right now, there is a 50% discount. So this tent is normally 3,200 of the Dreamland stones. It's right now 1,600 of the Dreamland stones. So once it's in the past featured, it's going to be that full price. So it is going to be a little bit more expensive, but you still have the option of going back later and purchasing more of it if you would like. So, and that is basically the Dreamland Pact. It's super simple. It's really nice, honestly. I personally really enjoy how they give us basically free furniture items each month just from doing regular things on your island. So it gives you a reason to do stuff on the island as well. And yeah, so that is basically it. All right, so first off, we're going to start off with the Dreamy Camp tent. So this is 1,600 of the Dreamland stones from the Dreamland Showcase. It is currently 50% off. So once the store is reset, it will be double that price. And it does start off with this kind of brown nude color. There are lights all around. There's flowers all around. And there's quite a bit of space inside for you to put things like food, seating area, so on and so forth. There's a light that you can play with, which actually like lights quite well compared to other lights that we have in the game. Like I think that this is actually not too bad. Normally the lights don't work that well, so this is actually quite a step up. And there are 2 other dies that you can use. So the first die is this green color. So I'll place it down. It's green with some golds all around. And then it changes the color of the flowers as well. And then we also have another color too, which is red. So the flowers are now red. The tent is more of a red and red and gold color now. And then the same thing with the inside. The flowers are now red. So this is the first one here. Okay, so next in the list is the Sunlight Resting Spot. So this one is 700 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit for it is 4,955. It starts off with the same color as the tent, so it's like this nude color with some browns, and you are able to sit. So it is quite cute where you can place it around your island. And then if we want to take a look at the dyes, so let's see. The first dye is going to be the same, so it's going to be that green color. So green with the golds all around. There it is here. I'll show you the back of it. And then also we have that red color as well. And then reds with the golds as well. And that is the Sunlit Resting Spot. Okay, and next we have the Fallen Leaves tent. So it's this little tent here. You can't interact with it, but you can put pillows and stuff in it, or put like other seating places so Nikki can sit near it. It is a cute little tent and the same color, so it's that nude color. And then you are able to dye it as well. So there is the green. We'll put the green down. It's a pretty nice forest green with some light greens on it as well. And the flowers up top change to yellow and blue. And then we also have the red color here. I love the red roses on these items. They're so beautiful. The color is like very rich. So I really, really enjoy that personally. But for the tent, it's the same thing. So it's going to be the red and the gold color. And then the load for this item here is 725. So it's quite small. It's not too much. You'll be able to place a few of these all around if you would like, and then use the different dyes. All right, and next we have the Birdsong Hammock. So this one is 550 of the Dreamland stones, and then the load limit for it is 4,660. So it is pretty cute. It's a floating hammock that you are able to interact with, so Nikki can sit down on it. It reminds me of the free seating hammock that they gave us before. So very cute. And for those that happen to miss it, they are able to get this one now in the Dreamland showcase. And again, it is 550 of the stones. So once the 50% off discount leaves, then it will be double that. So it'll be 1,100. So definitely, if you want the hammock, I would recommend getting it now before the price goes up, which would be at the end of the Dreamland showcase time. So we do have quite a bit of time left still. It's usually at the end of the update, so don't stress too much. You do have time to get it. There are two different dyes, so it's the green color that we were seeing before, so it just changes it to green and gold. And the birds look like the same color though. They're the same. And then we have the red as well. So there we are. It's pretty cute. I like how it floats and how there's like the two little birds here. Very cute. Next we have the Living Fable round table. The price is 400 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit is 435. So it's this one right here. And then I also put in this one here, which is the Rings of Life round table, which is also 400 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit is 120. So it's the smaller one that's on the ground here. That's 120 load limit. And then for both of them, we do have the option of dyeing them. So there is green, and then I'll show you green for this one as well. So these are the green. The green only shows up really on the tablecloth, not the actual wood itself. And then we have red, which shows up on the cloth as well. And then red for this one here. So these are them in red. So again, this one here is the Living Fable round table, 400 Dreamland stones, 435 low limit. This one here is the Rings of Life round table, which is 400 of the Dreamland stones and 120 low limit. So this one's a really tiny load limit. This one is also tiny. Like they're not too bad when it comes to the load limit. Okay, and next we have the Earth Poem round table rug. So it's this little guy right here. The price of it is 350 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit is 40. So it comes with this nude color with the browns, and then and then you can also dye it. So there is green. So this is the green. It blends in with the grass. And then we also have red. So this is the red here. All right, so now we have the Bonfire Dance Standing Lamp. It is 350 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit is 2,720. So it is this wicker basket with the candles in it. I just have it standing so you guys can see it a bit better. And then we can dye it, of course. So, oh, actually, no, this one cannot be dyed. So this one is just as is. It's just the wicker basket. And yeah, it can't be dyed. So this is it here. And again, it is 350 of the Dreamland stones. And next we have the Glimmer Night Lamp, which is 350 of the Dreamland stones, and the load limit is 545. This one also can't be dyed, and it's hard to see it during the day, so I'll also show you it at nighttime. All right, so this is it at night. It is really cute. It would have been really adorable for Christmas time as well, with the like little berries on it. It's very Christmassy, especially with the birds and the lights. So it is really, really pretty. And again, it is 350 of those Dreamland stones. Okay, so next we have the Dancing Message Balloon. So this one is 350 of the Dreamland stones, and the low limit is 765. So this is it here. It's just a little basket with some balloons in it. It's really cute, and you are also able to dye it. So you can dye it green, and then this is the green color here. And then we can also dye it red. So this is the red color here. So it's really cute. And then we have the Blooming Haven potted plant. So this is 300 of the Dreamland stones, and the low limit is 615. So this is it here, this little short guy. And then we can also dye this as well. So there is green. So here's the green here. And then here is the red, which makes the flowers really red. So, and then you can kind of see around the edge of the pot here that the color sort of changes on the little banner, but it's mainly just the flowers. So this is the Brilliant Sun potted plant. This is 300 of the Dreamland stones, and then the load limit is 540 for this potted plant here. It also has 2 dyes as well. So it's the same thing as the other ones. There are green, which makes the flowers green and blue. And then there is also red, which makes the flowers kind of like orange and red as well. And the back flowers too, they change as well. So next we have the Inspiration Soil Cushion. It is 200 of the Dreamland stones, and the load is 70. So you are able to interact with it. You can sit on it, you can get up, and there are also the dyes for it as well. So I'll lift it up just so you can see it a bit better. But there are the 2 dyes. So there is green, which is this green color here. And then there is also the red here. And then just keep in mind, if you do happen to make it bigger by increasing the size, that you won't be able to interact with it after that point. So that's for any item in the game. Like if you do happen to make it bigger or smaller, you usually can't interact with it after that point. It won't let you sit on it. So make sure if you want to sit on these items to keep it the size that it comes with. Because if you don't, then you're not going to be able to interact with it anymore. But again, this one is the Inspiration Soil Cushion for 200 Dreamland stones and 70 load. And then next we have the Leafy Chapter Pillow. So this is 200 of the Dreamland stones, and then the load is 80. And then the same thing, it does have dye as well. So there is the green one here. And then we also have the red one as well. So, and these would be really cute together. but those are the two here. And then last but not least is the clock that you get from the Dreamland Pact. So this is the clock here. It is pretty big if you're looking at it compared to Nikki here. So it's quite big. It has some mistletoe on it. Again, this is another piece that would have been super cute for Christmas time. So we can't dye it. You can resize it though. So that is something here. If you want to make it massive, you can definitely do so. And yeah, so this is it here. We can't interact with it. There's nothing that it really does from what I've noticed. So we're just kind of watching it go around to see if anything in particular happens. Maybe at 12 o'clock, it will have one of the birds come out, maybe, possibly. So I'm just waiting for the hand to go down. All right, so I've waited here quite a bit to see if anything happened with the hands turning. I also tried removing it and then putting it when it's not resized. So it doesn't look like there's any animation itself from the clock. I could honestly be wrong, but I don't want to wait all day to see if it moves. I don't think it's moving based off of what I'm seeing. I see the one hand moving, but I don't know if the other one's moving. So if you've noticed, let me know or let us know in the comments below, but I think this is just for decoration and that the smaller hand doesn't actually move. So just something to keep in mind. Like I thought maybe once I hit 12, it would maybe pop out, but based off of what I'm seeing here, there is no movement from the bird in the top part. So, and like it's gonna hit it right now, and yeah, nothing happens. So, no, looks like it's just for decoration, but it is cute. It would have been really cute for Christmas time. And yeah, can't dye it, and that's just basically it. Well, guys, that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please consider liking and subscribing for more Infinity Nikki guides and news, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!